Remember me as I was. Don't let their actions become my legacy. Don't let their violence overwrite my compassion. This is a phrase I wrote in my sketchbook recently. It was part of a spread dedicated to a character named Shockwave. Those of you who know ball will understand then what I want to say. For those of you who don't, I am referencing IDW's G1 Transformers. Shockwave is an apathetic, logic-driven scientist known for acts of horror and disregard for the sanctity of life. However, he is this way as a result of the previous government's actions. He was once a senator, a kind senator, one could say. He was true to his word and treated all as equals when discrimination was centralized. His kind nature was his downfall. In order to keep his word, he gave in to the larger government and was taken. His mind was rewired, his face was stolen, replaced with an emotionless one-eyed void. Everything he cherished, his looks, his compassion, his connections, were taken from him. His last words to Orion, a close friend, were, "Remember me as I was." Your legacy precedes you, and yet my legacy was forged by the hands of another, and yet my name is stained with the tears of strangers. My legacy precedes me. I have an older brother who leaves craters in every person he meets. Everyone he meets adores him. Everyone he meets is left with a piece of his infinite heart. He is, without any exaggeration, the golden child. He excels at everything he does and puts his whole heart into every test, every race, every practice, and every conversation. He is simply amazing. We are separated by 1 year and 51 weeks. Every grade that I've entered, I have been met with expectations of glory. He's your brother, right? I wonder how you two compare. You know, your brother really liked this. In school, in sports, in my small town, I met few who knew me before they knew my brother. Even across the country, his name precedes me. I go to a boarding school as a legacy student. My brothers and I learned of its existence when I was 8 and he was 10 for my dad's class reunion. We stayed in one of the dorms and got to explore the campus. From the moment I realized the opportunity presented by the school, I wanted to attend. My brother, not so much. He didn't seem to care much. Growing up, that was then my goal. As I tried to deviate from and surpass my brother, as I started to grow into my own opinions, I worked so I could go to this school and learn even more. He ended up going to the school. I was excited for him, regardless of the shadow he cast. He is my best friend, and being away from him was hard. By 8th grade, the time for applications, I was excited and ready to get away from his legacy at my old school. At my interview and tour of the school, people asked if I wanted to go because of my brother. Said that I'm just like him, that they're glad to meet me because they just adore my brother. They're glad to meet me just because of my brother. I wanted to go to this school from the time I was 8. He'd only started to consider it in 7th, 8th grade. I wanted to get away from his reputation, yet I'd have walked right into it. As most kids my age have, I watched a lot of Minecraft growing up. Stampy Longnose, Gran, Popular MMOs, Minecraft parodies. Some of my favorite Minecraft parodies were Don't Mind at Night and Fallen Kingdom. Around the time I reached 5th grade, I discovered Katy Perry's Last Friday Night. What is this? It sounds like Don't Mind at Night, but it has weird lyrics. I don't like this. Even now, even though I know Katy Perry came before Don't Mind at Night, her song still sounds wrong to me. Strange how it is that the first interaction has a stronger impression than the original. Strange how the older holds the reputation when the younger burn for it longer. Shockwave's name as a kind mech, for those who don't know ball, man, was tarnished by his actions post-operations. Actions influenced by the Senate that hurt him. Actions made by a changed being. My brother's name is found alongside my own in the minds of those who know us, painting me with a wash of him before any color of my own. I've never lived without his light following me. I've never considered Last Friday Night as the true version of the song, although I know I should. It's just hard to change my viewpoint. And yet those who knew Shockwave know that he was once kind. They hate the perversion of his ideals. They choose to separate the two, the old and the new. They remember him as he was. His legacy is stained to so many, but pristine to those few. And yet without his name, I find that I don't know what my name will be found with. It lightens me almost more than I wish to come to this school. I find that when I work to make my name glow, not as he did, but specially, it's easier to climb a new mountain than to try to raise someone's ghost. And yet I try, if not at least to respect others' views of these songs, to know that Katy Perry did indeed come before Don't Mind at Night. This is not about Shockwave, this is not about my brother, and this is not about Katy Perry. This is about remembering the best there is in the face of the reverse. This is about first impressions and knowing who you can be, not who others are. This is about keeping an open mind, regardless of what you first learned. This is about fighting for your legacy so someone else doesn't write it for you.